This has been a presentation of Radio on the Go Sports.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
To your concerns and tailoring our services to meet your unique needs. Visit our website at iowaspecialtyhospital.com for more information or give us a call at 641-812-1094. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, we are consistently exceeding your expectations.
Radio on the Go News.
Good morning with Radio on the Go News. Brian Fincher reporting. Here's an update to a story we've been telling you about this week. The Hampton-Dumont School Board is holding a special meeting today to interview the finalists for the position of superintendent. Originally, there were to be 4 finalists to be interviewed, but that number has dropped to 3. The Hampton-Dumont School Board special meeting will now begin today at 11:15 a.m. at the Middle School Boardroom in Hampton. The Hampton Police Department is hosting its second Citizens Academy starting February 26th, running through March 27th. Today on the Radio on the Go Newsmaker program, we'll be joined by Hampton Police Captain Mike Halsney and Public Works Director Doug Tarr. We'll discuss this year's academy and what attendees can expect during the 5-week course. Radio on the Go Newsmaker program airs weekdays during the noon hour on 104.9 KLMJ. The program's available as a podcast on demand at radioonthego.com. Radio on the Go forecast for today, cloudy and breezy with patchy blowing snow and a chance of snow this afternoon. Look for a high in the upper 20s. Tonight, cloudy and breezy, a chance of snow in the evening, then snow is likely after midnight. Look for a low tonight around 20 degrees. For Radio on the Go News, Brian Fincher reporting.
Hi, this is Gina from Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics. Are you interested in switching your health care to an Iowa specialty provider? ReDoc is a program that will assist in the transfer from where you currently receive health care to Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics. Our specially trained ReDoc coordinator will provide direct assistance every step along the journey to help match you and your family with just the right provider and location to meet your healthcare needs. All you need to do is fill out the submission form, and our coordinator will reach out to you to begin the process. We take care of everything from getting your records transferred to scheduling your first appointment and following up afterward to ensure we have the right fit. Check it out at iowaspecialtyhospital.com/ReDoc. We can't wait to be your healthcare provider of choice. Iowa Specialty Hospital, we are consistently exceeding your expectations.
Can we turn the radio on?
Hello, world. A world filled with static. Keep your radio dials and digital devices locked into 104.9 KLMJ.
Beth Strand for KLMJ on this Friday, February 14th. I hope you're enjoying your day so far. I've got 2 very special guests in the studio today. I've got Kelly and Sarah Fink that go by Kelly and Sarah from El Paso, Illinois. They moved to Nashville in 2020. At 26 years old, they're making a splash in Nashville, and they're going to be our Tuesday on the Town artists for June 24th. Welcome, Kelly and Sarah. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by today and playing us a little tune and just letting us get to know you a little bit better today.
Absolutely.
So I've got just a couple of questions to start out here. I wanted to know what got you started or interested in playing in music, and was it always a shared interest, or did one of you have to get the other one on board?
It's always been a shared interest. This is something that we've been doing together for years, probably since we were 2 or 3 years old. When we could speak, we could sing, and we were singing together. There's just something about the feeling of making harmony happen.
Yes.
And so we learned from an early age how to create harmony and how to listen for it and feel it. And then as time went along, we said we kind of want to see where this goes. If we were to do this as an actual career, what can we do? And I mean, aside from being a rock star or a teacher, what are our paths that we can take? We didn't know. So we went to college and we learned all about the music business and all the things that you can do before we decided to take the path of going into country music and songwriting. And I know that Kelly, she's the one who initially decided that we were going to go to Nashville. And she said, come on, Sarah, we're going to do this together. We're going to see how far we can get. We're going to make life happen. Yep. And if all else fails, we're going to have a good time doing it. Yes.
That's awesome. So yeah, going to college to not only learn more about music, but the business of music, which I think is probably a huge part of it when you're really wanting to make a living off of it.
Exactly. I want it to be more than just a hobby.
Right. Yeah. It's a lot of work.
A lot of behind the scenes that no one even thinks about.
There's homework.
Yeah. Work never stops.
Oh, that's awesome. So I know you guys play guitar. You also play piano?
Yes, that was our first instrument that we picked up around 6 years old, I want to say. We played piano for maybe 6 years. Got the basics nailed down with that. I think that also kind of helped us with harmonies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's a really good, helpful tool to have in our back pocket.
Absolutely. And is music writing collaborative with you? Does one kind of take on lyrics while the other one works on the actual music, or is it you're both going at it together and figuring it out?
Yeah. The interesting thing about songwriting is there's so many different paths that you can take, and we take all of them. We've done so many different things.
I have favorite parts about songwriting.
Yeah.
Like, my favorite part is like making the melody lines, and I know Sarah is very, very good at lyrics. But one day I'll be like, I have a really good lyric idea, so I'm gonna write these lyrics, and then Sarah, help me out here. Is this okay? And she'll do the same thing for me. Like, we know each other's strengths, and well, every song is just written differently.
We even bring in other songwriters. We've had 4 different songwriting sessions last month, so it's always fun to bring in other people to
get that other pair of ears in there and kind of work together to figure it all out. That's awesome.
Had some fun.
And I see you've had some of your songs playing on the radio in Europe.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Europe? Have you been overseas?
No, not yet.
That's a goal of ours for sure.
Where would you want to perform? Where would you want to go?
Honestly,
Any
anywhere,
ideas?
but
My number one is probably Italy.
yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Vienna, Italy. It's like where music almost feels like it began.
Right, with all the classical music and
Exactly.
stuff, and just kind of just see the history of everything. Absolutely. Let's see here. What are some of your favorite artists or artists that really inspire you?
I would say a big one would be Carly Pierce. Her writing is just incredible, and she makes these really cool melody lines that are just, they're fun to sing.
Yeah. And I think 2 others who are really up and coming artists and are really taking a hold of our hearts is like Zach Top and Ella Langley.
Yes.
So we are definitely watching them.
Very cool. Yeah, I've really started to delve into some of the more current country music since getting this job, and I'm really loving some of the new artists that are coming out right now. Like, of course, Lainey Wilson is amazing. I'm loving her song, her new album, Whirlwind, and Miranda Lambert, of course. And then what is your opinion on the Post Malone going country and Beyonce going country?
That's a good question. We've definitely discussed this. I do admire Post Malone's take on country music. You can tell he's done his research and trying to
that album.
make
so
sure
fun.
He has an appreciation
and you
for
can
country.
hear the influences of country music in there, and the fact that he uses Tim McGraw and
Blake Shelton
to put into his songs is just another like that pulls up my heart right there.
Yeah, he's got some really classic artists that he has on just about every single one of those songs that he has on that F1 Trillion, and it gives that kind of old school country feel while still being current and new.
I like it. Yeah. But with like Beyonce, that was like a whole different thing. I think that she kind of, I don't know if you've listened to some of the songs. We went onto her album and listened to some of the duets that she's got, like with Dolly Parton, and they're really only 10 second long, and no one's really singing. It's just Dolly introducing the song, which is cool. It is like good for her for being able to do that, but I don't know if Beyonce really put in the research and the effort that it takes to really put on a country album.
Yeah, to me it seemed more almost gospel and folk with the sound. Like she wanted to explore a different sound, something a little more country. But I would have to agree that Post Malone, it really does seem like he put in the work to really make every song seem like a country song, whereas Beyonce was just kind of having fun, exploring a different genre. All right, well, we are going to be back more with Kelly and Sarah in just a few minutes. We're going to have a weather forecast coming up soon, so stay right here to KLMJ.
Hampton, Iowa Falls, Parkersburg, and all the small towns and farms in between. 104.9 KLMJ, an on-the-go media station, proud to be locally owned and operated.
My name is Scott Smits. I'm the Chief Lending Officer for Security Bank. I spent the last 37 years consulting and working with financial institutions throughout the United States. I started here in August of 24. I'm excited to help our clients and the community to prosper as we continue to move forward. My aim is to support local businesses with a focus on long-term community development. How do we help these businesses, help the community to continue to grow?
For Security Bank, member FDIC.
With Basis Matters on February the 13th on the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network, I'm Dustin Hoffman. This program brought to you by FMC. Get an unfair advantage with Xyway brand fungicides. Always read and follow all label directions. Let's take a look at cash bids around the state. Starting at ADM Burlington, they're 32 cents under on corn, $4.54. Soybeans 40 cents under at $9.86. Cargill and Eddyville, 23 cents under on corn, cash bid $4.63. New Co-op Algona, 28 cents under on corn, $4.58. Soybeans 65 cents under at $9.61. Ag State Sheldon 9 cents under on corn, $4.77. Soybeans 62 cents under at $9.64. Ag State Elta 28 cents under on corn, $4.58. Soybeans 47 cents under at $9.79. Cargill Cedar Rapids a nickel under on corn, $4.81. Soybeans 25 cents under at $10.01. Nexus Co-op Marble Rock 34 cents under on corn, $4.52. Soybeans 74 cents under at $9.52. At Lincoln Way Ethanol in Nevada, they're 23 cents under on corn, cash bid $4.63. ADM Des Moines, 40 cents under on soybeans, cash bid there $9.86. New Co-op Red Oak, 34 cents under on corn, $4.52. Soybeans 67 cents under at $9.59. Mid-Iowa Cooperative Green Mountain, 38 cents under on corn, cash bid $4.48. Soybeans 75 cents under at $9.51. New Co-op Sheraton, 45 cents under on corn, $4.51. Soybeans 75 cents under with a cash bid $9.51. Walk-On Feed Ranch, 37 cents under on corn, $4.49. Soybeans 61 cents under at $9.65. New Co-op Glidden, 30 cents under on corn, cash bid $4.56. Soybeans 60 cents under at $9.66. Innovative Ag Farley, 39 cents under on corn, $4.47. Soybeans 61 cents under at $9.65. And at Cargill Muscatine, they're 12 cents under on corn, $4.74. Soybeans 18 cents under with a cash bid of $10.08. Cash corn and soybean bids are subject to change without notice. Always check with your local elevator when making sales to obtain the most recent price. With this check of your Basis Matters report on this Thursday, I'm Dustin Hoffman.
Experience lightning-fast internet with Rockwell Cooperative Telephone Association's expanding fiber optic network, now serving rural communities from Hampton to Rockwell, with residential plans starting at just $44.95 monthly. RCTA brings you blazing speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second. Don't wait to upgrade your connection. Join the fiber revolution today. Contact RCTA's Hampton or Rockwell office to discover fiber optic availability in your rural area. RCTA, bringing tomorrow's technology to your community today.
Making mornings brighter. Tune in to Beth, Strand, and start your day off with a smile. The KLMJ Morning Show, 6 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday on 104.9 FM.
Imagine someone hiding a gambling problem. How exhausting it must be. Seeing the losses pile up and feeling powerless to control it. Now imagine it's someone you love, your spouse, your child, your friend. Talk to them to understand where they're coming from, because anyone can have a gambling problem. They just need help getting their life back. Call 1-800-BETS-OFF to get help for them and you.
Every year, millions of pets go missing, leaving families heartbroken. If you lose or find a pet, Petco Love Lost is here to help. Our free, easy-to-use platform uses photo matching technology across multiple media platforms to bring lost pets home. Just upload a photo and quickly search the largest national lost and found pet database. Let's unite to reunite, because every lost pet deserves to find their way home. Register today at petcolovelost.org.
Make Valentine's Day unforgettable with one stop at Christensen Jewelry in Hampton. Hi, this is Russ Gibson, and we're making Valentine's shopping easier than ever.
Now at Christensen's, with any purchase of $99 or more, receive a dozen free roses and a box of chocolates. Plus, Christensen's Happy Valentine's gift guide has hundreds of ideas for her.
For example, a golden diamond heart-shaped pendant that was $629, now $499, a savings of $130. Add matching heart-shaped earrings and save $100 off the regular price. Or check out our Links of Love, Christensen Jewelry's paperclip styled line. Save $380 on a 14-karat gold diamond necklace with half a carat of diamonds. Regularly $1879, now just $14.99.
Jewelry starting at just $49, and every piece comes with free gift wrapping. And remember, free roses and free chocolates with your $99 purchase. Visit Christensen's in downtown Hampton.
For Valentine's Day and every day, Christensen Jewelry is making special moments unforgettable.
It's back. The return of Radio on the Go's annual Valentine's giveaway, Cupid's Countdown. Register your name to win a wonderful prize from each of our participating businesses. If your name is drawn on February 14th to win an initial prize, listen on Monday the 17th. As if your name is announced on 104.9 KLMJ and 99 The Wave, the countdown will begin, and you'll have 14 minutes to call our studio to claim the $500 grand prize gift certificate from Christensen Jewelry. Put your name in the Cupid's Countdown drawing today at
Mason City at Bliss Formal Wear, who is giving away a $100 gift certificate, or in Hampton at Christensen Jewelry, who has an initial $60 gift certificate. And of course, all winners from our participating sponsors are into the final Cupid's Countdown on Monday the 17th for a chance at that $500 gift certificate. Register before Valentine's Day this Friday to be in to win.
At National Geographic Society, we believe in the power of wonder. It drives us to explore, pushes us to see the world differently, moves us to action. And we believe that today, wonder is more essential than ever. That's why we're supporting a new generation of explorers to ask big questions, make breakthroughs, and bring the future closer. Wonder awaits. Will you join us? Visit natgeo.org/wonder.
When a parent sees their child smile, they see hope. Aline hoped that his son Rajiv would have an easier life than he had. You see, Rajiv, just like his father, was born with a cleft. But thanks to Smile Train, both father and son received free, life-changing surgeries, transforming their smiles into symbols of hope. To learn more and support the Global Cleft community, visit smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
Here is your Radio on the Go forecast. It is cloudy and cold this morning. This Arctic air mass is in place, and we have a system off to the west of us. We'll send in some energy that will produce some snow here this afternoon. Could see a couple of inches here today into tonight with a high 27. Snow will likely continue after midnight, low near 20, and occasional snow and blowing snow tomorrow. Gusty winds with a high 28. Sunday's high about 11. I'm meteorologist Ann Holiday.
Always kind of make me nervous when I drink it.
Give me some of that. 104.9 KLMJ, Hampton, Iowa Falls, Parkersburg. Homegrown and locally owned. And on the go media station.
And welcome back. Beth Strand for KLMJ on this Friday, February 14th. I've got Kelly and Sarah Fink in the studio today. They go by Kelly and Sarah and are a couple of twins. Rising stars in the Nashville scene here. promoting themselves and their music, and they are going to be our June 24th Tuesday on the Town artists. We're also, if you're interested, live on Facebook right now, and we do have some comments and questions coming in that I would like to ask the girls. It says that Sarah, your lungs had collapsed. That sounds awful. When did that happen, and what were the struggles with that growing up?
Yeah, it was when I was first born. I was first. I was number one by 1 minute. And then shortly after, there was a problem.
Yeah, the doctors had to take her away. They're like, told my mom, do you want to say goodbye? She's like, no, no, no. But yeah, both of her lungs collapsed. Now she has a scar there, but thankfully, thank the Lord, she hasn't had anything else come from that.
I've been using my lungs to
I was gonna say they're healthy now.
Yeah, they work.
It's awesome. So you guys are mirror twins. Have you always kind of embraced the twin life, or did you kind of like, no, I don't want to dress alike, or I'm tired of you, get away from me ever?
We've gone back and forth for sure. I mean, growing up, we were definitely dressed the same.
Our mom sewed our clothes, and so we'd be like matching. My shirt matched her skirt, or vice versa.
Yeah, it was kind of cool to have our mama sew our own clothing.
I will say I didn't like it at first, but I think it's kind of fun to dress alike sometimes now.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard when you're younger and you feel the pressures to like fit in and wear the certain clothes that other kids are wearing. But yeah, I would say once you get older, those kinds of things are more like, oh, my mom made this for me. Do you still have some of those twin baby clothes?
Yeah, I know there's a jacket in there somewhere.
Are there any other twins in your family, like your parents' twins or aunts and uncles?
I've heard that twins kind of skip a generation.
Okay, yeah.
So if you go back in our family tree on our mama's side, our great grandmother, she did not have any single births, so she had 2 sets of twins and 3 sets of triplets.
Oh my goodness!
I know. How is this even a true story?
Right? And she kept going. Like I think that would have been okay after just the one set. God bless. God bless her. You know.
I think that's probably where this came from.
Yeah. That's awesome. Let's see here. I've got some other questions. It does say that your favorite performance was the 99th birthday celebration of the Grand Ole Opry. How did you get that gig?
In country music, that is the place that everyone strives to go. Like that's a big step. So we were asked. It was just crazy. I've never thought about being asked to sing our own original songs at the Grand Ole Opry, and it happened.
Yeah, it's just super cool. We play at Old Red a lot, and Old Red is on Broadway in Nashville, and they're kind of partnered with the Opry.
Okay.
And so they were looking for some entertainment, and I guess they decided to reach out and ask us if we wanted to be one of those bands
celebrating the 99th birthday.
That's incredible.
I know. I'm like,
I couldn't believe it. I want to do it again.
That's so cool. And what was there anything like that you took away from that you were like, oh, I've got to do that, or that's something I want to work on when seeing other artists perform there, just being there?
Every performance we do, every performance we watch, we're always taking it all in. It's like everything we do is research and report.
So yeah, we definitely took some notes in our brain watching that. Some really incredible performers that day.
Who are some of your favorite performers that you've seen live?
Oh, Dustin Lynch. I will talk him up for sure. He was an incredible performer to just watch. And if anyone listening, I would recommend going to watch him and learning if you want to be a performer.
Yes, because concerts are 70% visual and the rest is audio. So it's like you have to draw the audience in and like engage the audience.
Exactly.
And he did so good. So we definitely watched him, took notes for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Ian Munsick as well.
Oh yeah. He got some good charisma.
Oh yeah.
All right. And it says here also, since you're mirror twins, one is right-handed and one is left-handed, so did one of you learn to play the guitar backwards, or do you have 2 guitars? Do you have two of everything? So one's right-handed, one's left-handed, or did one have to learn to just be right-handed?
Yeah, I mean,
she's left-handed. Kelly's
yes,
left-handed.
I'm the left-handed one. I really, really wanted to learn how to play guitar left-handed because I'm like, it's so much more natural to just play it like this. But I spoke to my professor at the time. I'm like, hey, I'm looking to pick up guitar. I'm gonna be moving to Nashville. What do you think about left-handed guitars? Where can I buy one? And he said, well, first off, they're more expensive. And so I'm like, well, I just graduated from college, so I don't know about that.
Right.
Yeah. And he was like, and plus, if you're in need of a guitar, if you're at a writer's round and your guitar just breaks down on you, there's probably not going to be a lot of
Right.
left-handed guitars out in the crowd that you could just grab. So it would probably be best to learn right-handed. And teachers who teach left-handed are also going to be hard to find. So I just did what every other left-handed person in the world does and learned how to be right-handed.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense when you say like you're in a pinch, you're probably only gonna have a right-handed guitar to work on. And with the instructors, that's gonna be almost impossible to find one available to you. So that's really smart to just be like, you know what, I guess I'll play right-handed for the guitar and write everything else with the left hand. Okay, we're gonna take another break for your markets, but stay tuned. We've got more with Kelly and Sarah coming up on KLMJ.
Hampton, Iowa Falls, Harkersburg, and all the small towns and farms in between. 104.9 KLMJ, an on-the-go media station, proud to be locally owned and operated.
At NIAC, your future isn't just something you wait for. It's something you create. Whether you're just starting your education or looking to take your career to the next level, NIAC is here to help you find your path. From top-tier education to partnerships with local businesses, we're building a brighter tomorrow. Together, NIAC, where students, businesses, and our community come together to create opportunity. Your future, it's found right here at NIAC. NIAC, future found.
This is the opening market report for Friday on the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network. I'm Mark Magnuson, joined today by Matt Bennett of agmarket.net for our opening market discussion. Matt, what's happening with the trade in the grains?
Yeah, you look at the overnight markets and there's some lights there. Pretty interesting market. This week you've had a little bit of give and take. It's not like we've been straight up by any means, but getting a little bit of a tailwind, if you will, from this wheat market. It's something I've talked about here quite a bit over the last couple of weeks. Sure looks to me like wheat had the potential, a lot of times in the doldrums, whenever you really struggle to get the corn and bean markets to take that next move higher, sometimes the wheat market leads the way, and I think that could be the case. I mean, the biggest stuff going on as far as wheat's concerned, of course, we all know the Russian wheat crop kind of went into dormancy in poor shape, but then they're talking some pretty extreme weather over there as far as really cold temps on the winter wheat crop without a whole lot of snow cover, and we know what that can look like, especially for the world's largest exporter. So wheat market's 15, 16 cents as you and I speak, which has drugged the bean market up to double-digit gains, and corn's up 5. So a pretty nice start here.
Matt, when you think about the WASDE report from earlier this week, did any of the changes for South America line up with what we've kind of understood about what the weather has done for South America so far this growing season?
The interesting thing on the report, of course, as you know, Mark, no changes whatsoever for the U.S. balance sheets for corn and beans. But you look over, in South America, and you take the bean crop down in Argentina, 3 million tons. I think that was necessary because USDA was probably a little too high at 52 last month. So you take the Argentine crop down, but they made no adjustment as far as Brazil's soybean crop.
That was Matt Bennett with agmarket.net. We will have a check of the numbers next.
Farmers and agricultural leaders, are you ready to elevate your operation? Join Comstock Investments for the Family Farm Masterclass February 21st and 22nd in Des Moines. You'll dive deep into management strategies, corporate governance, and succession planning. Learn from high-profile national speakers, gain insights into risk management and leadership, and network with farmers from across the country. Highlights will include Willie Robertson of Duck Dynasty sharing his expertise on family business transitions. Seats are filling fast, so don't miss this opportunity to grow your farm's legacy. Visit Comstock.com to secure your spot today.
March corn up 5 3/4 at $4.99 1/4. March soybeans up 11 even at $10.41 even. March soybean meal up 3.10 at $2.95.80. March soybean oil up 42 cents at $46.67. March oats up 6 1/4 at $3.38 even. On the Merc, February live cattle down 25 cents at 199.30. March feeder cattle down 5 cents at 267.92. April lean hogs up 80 cents at 93.90. April pork cutout unchanged at 96.10, and Class 3 milk up 2 pennies at 20.34. This has been a check of the opening markets on the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network.
Beth Strand for KLMJ on this Friday, February 14th. The time is 9:34, and we're sitting at 13 degrees here in Hampton at the studio, taking a look at the cash bids from the Landis Co-op in Bradford. Corn currently at $4.65 a bushel, beans $9.80 a bushel. That's corn at $4.65. Soybeans $9.80. And that's again coming from the Landis Co-op in Bradford. Stay tuned. We're going to hear more from Kelly and Sarah coming up, including them singing a song for us today. So stay right here to KLMJ.
Hi, this is Jesse Noboom from Greenbelt Insurance. You can't control the weather, but you can protect your farm's future. That's why local farmers have trusted us for years with their crop insurance needs. Greenbelt Insurance offers innovative coverage options and personalized service that gives you real peace of mind. Our dedicated team is ready to help at both our Iowa Falls and Grundy Center offices. Let's talk about protecting your farm. I'm Jesse Noboom, and I look forward to visiting with you soon. Greenbelt Insurance, your trusted partner in crop protection.
Heading home but still have work to do? Power up your afternoons with Josh Hamlin and the best in classic rock. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 104.9 KLMJ.
How can you secure coverage for up to 95% of your expected crop value? The Enhanced Coverage Option is a federal crop insurance product that provides extra area-based coverage on top of your underlying policy. ECO kicks in where your underlying policy stops. Call Betsy Harms, your local FMH agent, at 641-847-9847 in Ackley to secure the right coverage for your farm or ranch operation. Farmers Mutual Hail and Betsy Harms Phillips Stafford Insurance Group are equal opportunity providers.
The Morse Water Company Coach's Corner airs every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on 104.9 KLMJ. Tune in each Saturday throughout the winter sports season to hear from local girls and boys basketball coaches break down the latest matchups and offer their analysis on their teams. Each show is also available in podcast form at radioonthego.com for on-demand listening. Don't miss the Morse Water Company Coach's Corner every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on your home for local high school sports, 104.9 KLMJ.
Here is your Radio on the Go forecast. It is cloudy and cold this morning. This Arctic air mass is in place, and we have a system off to the west of us. We'll send in some energy that will produce some snow here this afternoon. Could see a couple of inches here today into tonight with a high 27. Snow will likely continue after midnight, low near 20, and occasional snow and blowing snow tomorrow. Gusty winds with a high 28. Sunday's high about 11. I'm meteorologist Dan Holiday.
Now that is good. Well, we got a real good show for you today.
104.9 KLMJ, Hampton, Iowa Falls, Parkersburg. Homegrown and locally owned, and on-the-go media station.
And welcome back. Beth Strand for KLMJ on this Friday, February 14th. And I am joined in studio with Kelly and Sarah Fink. They go by just Kelly and Sarah and are rising stars in the Nashville scene. And they are our June 24th, Tuesday on the Town artists. So excited for them to be in studio and share some of their songs with us. But before we get to one of their songs, we do have a question from Kelsey Parker on our live. She wants to know, do you guys have a favorite animal?
We do, and I think it's probably the same animal. Yeah. What is it, Kelly?
A cat.
A kitty cat.
Do you have a cat?
We don't, but
We
want
grew
one.
up with a lot of cats.
Did ya?
And they took our hearts.
They're so fluffy.
Did you grow up on a farm?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had cows. We had chickens. We grew up on their eggs and the meat that a cow can give.
Classic. Yeah, classic Midwest upbringing
Right,
for
right.
sure. Perfect for singing country music. All right. Well, what song are you going to sing for us today?
I think we're going to do an unreleased song, Cowboy
Ooh.
on the Run.
Okay.
We could actually find out when we will release it because we don't know when we're going to put it out there in the world yet. But
We just got to stay tuned, right?
exactly.
Follow ya.
Follow on our social
Right.
medias, Kelly Sarah Music. That's Instagram and Facebook.
You can also find this song on our upcoming album. We are going to be releasing it by the end of this month. And you can find it online, kellysarahmusic.com. And there's even a pre-sale. You can get it today for a discounted price with a discount code of Radio 10. But this is Cowboy on the Run.
I saw the warnings like a red sky in the morning. You thought maybe you could play me. I could read every lie you gave me. Boy, manipulation ain't your skill set. But if I got you wrapped around my finger like a windmill spin a cyclone, thought you pull me in and break me like every yeah, before I beat you at your game, got you on me, turn the tables to where I wanna be, and then I'm gone, like a cowboy on the run. Yeah, it's easy for me to be charming, before you knew it was too late. And let you chase me with your sweet talking sound. I got your lasso, I'm taking you down. Oh, I wrapped you right under my thumb. Even if you wanted to, you could run. I got you wrapped around my finger like a windmill spinning in a cycle. Thought you pulled me in and break me like it. Before I beat you at your game, got you on me, turn the tables around. I'm gone, like a cowboy on the run. You're caught in the trap that's been for me. This time you hate the cat. Thought you pull me in and break me like every other day. Before I beat you at your game, got you wanting me, turn the tables on where I wanna be. I'm gone, I'm a cowboy.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you.
I think, yeah, your harmonies are incredible. Oh my gosh. Goosebumps, you guys. Are you hearing that? Kelly and Sarah with their new single, Cowboy on the Run. That's going to be on their new album dropping soon. Make sure you're looking out for them. They are on YouTube. Are you on Instagram?
Instagram and Facebook, Kelly Sarah Music, and you can find us on YouTube and any other music streaming service. Just look for Kelly and Sarah. When you come across two blonde girls look very similar, that's how you know you're in the right place.
Yes. And just so you know, Kelly is with a Y and Sarah is with an H.
Yes.
Oh, let's see. We have a few more minutes here before another farm break. So I did have another question for you. Just what can people expect from one of your shows?
Ooh, we always like to make sure that we're entertaining and engaging with the crowd. I know a lot of female artists can be a little bit stagnant and not so entertaining to watch, but we look a lot at Lainey Wilson, who's so entertaining.
Carrie Underwood.
And we also make sure that we're engaging each other and being just like, we have that banter back and forth. And of course, we're going to have that twin sister harmony.
Yes. And we always want to make everyone feel loved and just feel the love that's going on.
Yeah,
on stage.
we're just
feel it.
A bunch of friends all having a good time.
Creating a community.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you guys. Let's see here. A few more seconds left. I've got another question then. Let's see. what is some of the best advice you've received?
Would you like? Sure. I think some advice that I received is don't do a music career because you love it. Because I mean, you have to love it, obviously, but don't just do it because you love it. Because there will be times where you just feel like it's just not what you want to do at that exact moment. Because there are hard times, and there are sad times, and there are hurtful times, and you just gotta be able to move through that. And you can't necessarily do that if you're only doing a music career because you love it. So you have to do it because it is a business that you have to learn how to fight through.
And for me, the advice, it was supposed to be good advice, but I kind of took it and turned it completely around. It was say yes to everything. And I actually don't agree. I think that it's healthy to say no to
absolutely
to things. We were given some opportunities and we said yes to them, and that turned out to be a mistake because we were out of town doing a event somewhere else when we should have stayed in town and gather those networking connections. So I think definitely think through the questions and decisions that you have to make. Don't just say yes to every opportunity that comes your way.
Kind of follow your heart with those questions and your gut almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take time to think about it sometimes.
Right. Yeah. Those are important things, and you could get stuck in a pickle, you know, just by saying yes to everything.
Yeah.
So
And
that's really smart. Ooh, yeah. That's a whole other pickle.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will be back in a few minutes for more with Kelly and Sarah on KLMJ.
Hampton, Iowa Falls, Parkersburg, and all the small towns and farms in between. 104.9 KLMJ, an on-the-go media station, proud to be locally owned and operated.
Hi, this is Kaylee with First Security Bank. I am here to remind you that we are your partner in fraud prevention. Whether it's online tools, on-call fraud specialist, or community workshops, we've got your back. Quick tips to stay safe. Resist pressure to act fast. Don't share information in a response to a request you didn't expect. And always take a moment to talk to someone you trust, like your banker, before acting. Call us at 1-800-272-0159 or stop in if you are ever in doubt. For Security Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Cattle futures are lower. Hogs, corn, and soybeans are higher. I'm John Perkins with a Brownfield market update. The Stein Seedcast, the only podcast dedicated to everything Stein, shares insights from company leaders, growers, agronomists, and more. Listen in today. Soybeans and corn are up with tariffs off the table for now. March beans are 16 1/4 higher at 10.46 1/4. Maize up 15 at 10.61 3/4. March corn's up 5 1/4 at 4.98 3/4. Maize 5 higher at 5.11. Live and feeder cattle are lower as traders wait for the rest of the week's direct business. April lives down 95 at 195.57. In June, 77 lower at 191.65. March feeders are down $1.27 at 266.70. And hogs are up with yesterday's higher close in pork. April's 47 higher at 93.57, and May leans up 40 at 97.45. John Perkins, Brownfield.
Thank you, John. Beth Strand for KLMJ on this Friday, the 14th. The time is 9:47, and we're still at 12 degrees here in Hampton at the studio. Taking a look at the cash bids this time from the North Iowa Co-op in Thornton. Corn currently at $4.65 a bushel. Beans $9.74 a bushel. That's corn at $4.65. Soybeans $9.74. And that's again from the North Iowa Co-op in Thornton. Stay tuned. We've got more with Kelly and Sarah coming up on KLMJ.
This is Bobby Spanghauer with First Security Investment Services, here to remind you there is still time to contribute to your 2024 IRA before the April 15th deadline. Planning your financial future doesn't have to be stressful. Whether it's IRAs, college savings, estate planning, or life insurance, I'm here to help. There is no charge for getting acquainted or sharing ideas, and most importantly, there's no pressure. The decision is always yours. Give me a call at 641-257-1225.
Investment in insurance products and services are offered through Osaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA SIPC.
Building back better and making your airwaves great again. News and entertainment everyone can agree on. KLMJ feels like coming home.
Now, let us get down to business.
Beth Strand for KLMJ, back with Kelly and Sarah Fink, known by Kelly and Sarah on all social media and streaming platforms from El Paso, Illinois. They are now living in Nashville, and they are our Tuesday on the Town artists for June 24th. And also Ken Dumash is coming back for Tuesday on the Town. He was with us last year. And on the break, we were just kind of discussing contracts and navigating through that, and how at least now there are independent ways of releasing music. Were you guys releasing your music independently? Have you gotten under contract? What's that journey for you guys?
Yeah, right now we're independent. I wouldn't say we will never be not signed. Like, I think it'd be really cool to become signed with some kind of label sometime. The contract would obviously have to meet my standards. But we'll just see where it goes, I guess. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say yes or I'm not gonna say no to
We're
never.
not gonna say yes to everything. Like you were saying.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll just see where the wind takes us, I guess, with that.
Right. It's got to be beneficial for both of
Right.
you and
Yeah.
be the right fit.
Yes.
As it was. All right. Well, do you have another song you would like to sing for us today?
I'm gonna give the guitar to Sarah this time.
All right, we're switching guitars.
It's a good thing we have a right-handed guitar.
Another, yes.
Do you have a pick for me, Kelly? I'm my sister. So we're gonna do Midwestern Tornado because we are in the Midwest, and that's where we come from. So that's why we named this song Midwestern Tornado. And this is the acoustic version. It is out on all music streaming services, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, on our website. You can look for Kelly and Sarah, you'll find it. And it goes like this. When he told me that it's over, all I heard was thunder. But I pretended I was fine, said, yeah, I think you're right. But everything was crashing inside. Guess I didn't hear the siren. He was lying. Now my head's spinning as I pour more gin in. This is killing me. He put me in a storm of my tears falling down. Messing up my eyes, messing up my mind. Cracking glass with another bottle hits the ground. Breaking me behind. Here comes the blow. Hit the floor. Rip up this home. I feel like a big western tornado. Should have known it from a quiet that he is something hiding. And the lightning hit when I found lipstick on his torn shirt that he did. She put me in a storm of my tears falling down. Messing up my eyes, messing up my mind. Cracking glass when another bottle hits the ground. Wrecking memories see the behind. Here comes the blood, hit the floor. Rip up this home. I feel like a Midwestern tornado. You're not here, but I feel you all around. But your memories are still on the wall. I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna watch them fall. Put me in the sun. My tears falling down. My mind. You see that behind. Here comes the blood. Western tornado.
Another beautiful song by Kelly and Sarah, our guests in the studio today. They are our Tuesday on the Town artists for June 24th. And one last little question for you guys. What are your goals and plans for the next 1 to 5 years, say?
I would say one of our goals is to be performing at the Ryman, which is the mother church in Nashville. That would just be a dream come true for us. And we love to travel. So if we could make it overseas in the next 5 years, that would be a good check mark on our to-do list. Anything else?
I think
Did I get everything?
Our main goal right now was just to be playing on the radio.
Right.
So
Keep it on,
on
doing
to
what
the
you're
next
doing
thing.
right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
one step at a time.
That's awesome. Well, we still have some time left if you have another song you would like to play for us.
Want to do one like Wheeling?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a fun one.
And this one is also on our upcoming CD release. And it's also out there in the world. Look it up. Wild Like Waylon by Kelly and Sarah. Full band, full production, but this is the acoustic version.
Move back my head, leaving me with no air. Love to catch you staring through the sunset glare. Moon in the sky, it starts to take the night. As long as the stars shine, I know he's mine. Oh yeah, wild like Waylon and smooth as Hank. He's always got a way of making me stay. He's got a rough side, but he's sweet inside. When he puts his head in mine, I feel like I'm flying. Moon in the sky, it starts to take the night. As long as the stars shine, I know he's mine. Oh yeah, wild like Waylon, smooth as Hank. He's always got a way of making me stay. He's got a rough side, but he's sweet inside. When he puts his head in mine, I feel like I'm flying. Yeah. Wild like a western wind, free as an eagle. How can it be that he's a tornado warning? But he's steady for me. Wild like Waylon, smooth as heck. He's always got a way of making me stay. He's got a side, but he's sweet inside. When he puts his head in mine, he can fly. Yeah, yeah, oh. Oh.
Wow, another great one by Kelly and Sarah. And we are coming to the end of today. So I want to thank you guys once again for stopping by and agreeing to do our Tuesday on the Town. That's going to be so fun. And like I was telling the ladies, there is usually, if it's a rainy day, we can find another place for them to play, because we would really love to hear them again play on Tuesday on the Town. Our June 24th artists, Kelly and Sarah Fink, that go by Kelly and Sarah. Kelly with a Y, Sarah with an H, and a new album coming out. What's the title of the new album?
We are going to call it Well Whiskey. So Well Whiskey is our first track.
Okay. We've been playing that on the air. It's so fun. I've been having just the beginning of it stuck in my head, and I'll be walking the dog and I'll just be like, well, whiskey.
That's the point.
I love it so much. And thank you guys. Is there anything else you want to promote, or once again, you have a website or just your socials?
Yep, you can find our website, kellysarahmusic.com, and you can go and put that discount code in for Well Whiskey album. And the discount code is Radio 10. And you can also find us on Instagram and Facebook, Kelly Sarah Music.
Perfect. Well, thank you once again for stopping by. It was so great to talk to you, ladies. And amazing voices. Once again, that harmony is very magical that you have, like a true gift.
Yeah.
Really amazing. But if you are interested to hear more from Kelly and Sarah, check them out online. And you can also view our live on our YouTube page, Radio on the Go, to watch this interview. Thanks. And you're going to have Colt Powers coming up.
104.9 FM, KLMJ, Hampton, Iowa Falls, Parkersburg. Proud to be broadcasting locally from the Crown Jewel Studios in Hampton, Iowa.
Make this Valentine's Day bloom with specials from Allison Floral. Surprise them with a classic dozen roses for just $75, or our charming 6 roses at $40. Looking for something unique? Try Julie's designer choice arrangements starting at $50, or our adorable ceramic hearts with succulents for $35. Complete your gift with plush animals and Mylar balloons. They deliver throughout Butler County, so call early.